Hello students, in today's class we will discuss all question answer of unit 2, that is The Master Artist, written by Carol Moore. So without any delay, let us begin the class. Before starting the class, I would like to request to all the students to please take out your textbook, Gulmohar, page number 12. On page number 12 here you can see that understanding the text is given. Here the first is given A, that is complete this table. So on downside you can see that there is a table given in your book. In this table two things are mentioned, that what we know about sine labe, and secondly how we know about it. Okay, so what we know about that, the great master artist talking about in this lesson, and how we know this. Okay, that we have to complete here. So what we know is given in this column A. Okay, printed red in color. So A say that from a very young age, Saini Labe had trained under a famous teacher and felt he had a duty to his teacher, which is given in paragraph number 8. Okay, so what we know? So we know about him, but how we know? So we know this, that at the age of 8 he was apprentice. Students, apprentice, I can see that there's a meaning given on your book also on page number, okay, given on page number 11. You can see that a person who works for an employer mainly to learn the skills required for a particular job. So he was apprentice to the great Ambrogio Lorenzetti, was his teacher, so he could never dishonor his name. So what teaching he had taught him, with the help of that he will try to give all his effort in that portrait. Then the second is, Labe was himself a famous and a respected figure. 1 to 3 paragraphs. How we know that? Then Monsieur Saini Labe has been a master artist of his day. He also thought about how highly the artist had been recommended. So we know about this, which is given in your book. Okay. Number 3. 3 is that Labe was a famous artist but was yet to paint exactly as he wished. So according to this line, we will say that for all his career of 45 years, okay, 45 years, Monsieur Labe had longed to paint his own way. Okay, for the career of 45 years, he had longed to paint his own way. Monsieur Saini Labe had hungered to break free from restrictions, but the guild, his craft and livelihood. The guild, his craft and livelihood. Okay, so you can see that the guild is also given in your book, page number 9. It is a professional union of artists or craftsmen, which was quite powerful. So that guild, the unison and his craft and livelihood would never have allowed him to do according to himself. So that is why he followed all the rules, regulations which were followed by the painters on that particular time. So that is why he could not follow his own idea or talent according to him. Now the next is Labe was ahead of his time. He had imagined and appreciated what would become popular much later, 17 to 18. So, talking about that, he was ahead of his time. Say that perhaps his patron could not tolerate his cubist expression. Cubist expression is also given in your book. You can check your book, which is given on page number 12. So on 12, it is the cubist expression is a style called, belonging to a style called Cubanism, a form of modern art which was geometrical shape and was developed to made made by famous Pablo Picasso in 20th century. Okay, so here you can see there's some geometrical shapes. With the help of that, the painting could be made. And the famous name for this, Pablo Picasso is a person who was very famous for this expression. So Pablo Picasso would have been proud of him if truth be told that Monsieur Labe wasn't crazy, not at all. He had simply been born 500 years too early. 500 years too early means he is somewhere now. Know the things that how to paint according to his own mind. Okay, so here we had finished. Now we'll see the next part. Now this table is finished. Now question answer B part on the same page is given. Question 1 is you need not even pause because my memory is excellent. Okay, says that it's a statement, students. You can see that you need not even pause because my memory is excellent. My memory is excellent. Do you think that there was another reason other than that a good he had a good memory? Why Labe told Bartoli that he did not have to pose for him? Paras 2 to 4 is given. So here is the question. We can see the statement is given, and according to that you have to give your answer. We'll see answer 1 now. Yes, there was another reason why Labe told Bartoli that he did not have to pose for him. Okay, why? Because Labe had planned that he had planned to finally paint the way he had always wanted to, but he had never got chance to. He did not want Bartoli to see how he was painting the portrait, as it was going to be in a new and different style. Question number 2. Okay, just wait. Question number 2 you can check out in the book, please. Here, according to Labe was the painting taking so long? Paragraph 8 to 11. 8 and 11. So according to Labe, the painting was taking so long because his teacher Ambrogio Lorenzetti had taught him how to grind the pigment and lay plaster slowly and quickly, and had taught him not to hurry. He also said that the painting was going to be a buon fresco which needed 4 coats of lime plaster and was time consuming work. So according to him it was very long process. So that is why he was not, according to Labe, the painting was taking under a long process. So that is why it will take too much time. Question number 3. How long did the masterpiece take? Do you know why? So it took 6 months to finish. The masterpiece took 6 months to finish. It took so long not only because it was 20 foot tall beyond fresco, which needed 4 coats of lime plaster, but also because Labe had fussed over it and worked on it for a long time. So these were the reason. Now question 4. Giuliano Bartoli stood for a minute. Okay, Giuliano Bartoli stood for a minute. Paragraph 15. How was Bartoli feeling at this point? How did he express his feeling? So at this point Bartoli was astonished. He was astonished. He also felt furious and disappointed. His mouth fell open, his eyes turned red, and his eyebrows twisted as if he was under a spell. he grabbed the few hairs of his on his head and did a little hop and a twitch. So that was the expressions of Giuliano Bartoli when he saw the painting the very first time. 5 and the last question is that you're not an artist, maybe a thief or a madman. Paragraph 68, statement by him, Bartoli, that you're not a painting, you're not an artist, maybe a thief or a madman. Why did Bartoli look at the picture and feel that Labe was not an artist? Why did he call him a thief or a madman instead of the other name? So, see. When Bartoli looked at the picture, he felt that Labe was not an artist because Labe had painted the portrait in a completely new and different style from what was popular at the time. Bartoli could not appreciate the style at all and he called him thief. Why? Because he thought Labe was trying to take his money without painting a proper portrait. That is why he called him thief. And again he called him madman because his style was so different from what Bartoli was used to. Okay, so that he could not understand why Labe had painted that way. So these were the questions answers of this chapter 1 to 5. In the next video we will discuss page number 13, 14 and 15, means all the exercises we will discuss in the next video. So till that time students, thank you so much and have a nice day. If you have any doubt, you can please ask me in the doubt section or in the class, and try to write all the question answer in your copy. So thank you so much.